AirPods.
Yo, 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 you already know what time it is, man. It is episode number 25 of the MRK Mark podcast, but not the Mark 2. Unless we playing zombies, then you know it's time to get it. But hey, man, say, man, you know what time it is, man. It's your boy Marky. I'm back. I fell asleep yesterday. That was some weak ass shit, but hey, I'm back better than ever. Yeah, 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 and I'm back for a new endeavor. So with that being said, I'm gonna pass the mic over to Kane. He gonna introduce himself, and then we're gonna go ahead and get to this intro, nigga.
What's good, everybody? What's up? What's up, man? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. You already know what time it is. We're back here to search the smoke game on the ground for the hungry hounds. We just got the pound and are ready for the next round, man. So grab y'all drinks, y'all weed, y'all beer, whatever the case the fuck it may be. I always fuck it up, but it is what it is. We finna get on to some good ass, juicy ass shit.
Let's go. Hey. Man, you know what it is, man. Salute. Woo!
Hey,
Da-da-da. Hey, what's good? Salute, salute, Oasis. What's good, homie? Big Oasis in the chat. Rich was just here yesterday. Three, two, one, go. All right, man. We back. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to Oasis. Salute to Zuri. Man, salute to everybody up in the building, man. We're getting bigger and bigger. We are, we are able to, um, you know, move move our audience from several different platforms where they're mainly used to us curating our content, but we're bringing you guys to each and every single thing. You know what I'm saying? So, is my audio glitchy right now?
it's
Hey,
still glitching.
chat. Let me know if the audio is glitchy. I think he's capping. Y'all, let me know if my audio is glitching in the comment section before I get further into what I'm gonna say. Let me know below. Okay, my audio's all good. So you're just tripping on your signal. But man, look. We're moving our audience from wherever we're going from and we're bringing it to YouTube. That's ultimately where we want to go because I can really speak the way that I want to, man. I have to speak all rated G on TikTok. And if you
Hey,
don't know, me and Kanan made quite the name for ourselves on TikTok, man. But we're trying to bring it to everything. We're trying to bring everybody over here. So we're going to continue this podcast. This is episode 25, but you're going to get 25,000 more. Everything that we're doing, we're taking it to a new level, man. So with that being said, we're going to begin this fucking episode. So what I would like to speak about, man, is just why you need to remove yourself from activities that are going to cause you to react in a negative way. You can go into an activity like saying to yourself, man, I'm not going to respond to nobody. I'm just going to do what I'm doing. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do that. And still, envious motherfucker will try to get you to trip. For example, I'll use basketball. Excuse me. If I go and play basketball, right, there's motherfuckers that know who I am. They know I'm Maki. They know this, that, and the third. So whenever we playing basketball, they got this microaggression because they know I could steal their bitches. They know I could do many things. They know I look good. They know all these. And this isn't even just arrogance. This is the truth. So when we doing that, they looking at me like, man, what's so good about him? What's so good about him? Not even knowing, I'm just doing my thing. I'm chilling. I'm sitting around being well and swell. So they're going to be extra with the fouls. They're going to be a little bit jawy at the mouth. But as soon as I respond, they're gonna pussy. They're gonna tuck their tail. But I hate even getting in those vibes because it ruins my vibe. Because now that negative energy that I projected, it's gonna be hard to redirect it. Because once I get to a point where I want to go all out and we don't go all out, I get like annoyed. highly frustrated. So even if you enjoy doing a certain activity, enjoy doing that activity with your homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Or shit, fuck going to play basketball. Go get you a basketball goal at the gym. Go to a basketball court. Don't even play. Just go shoot hoops. Just remove yourself from that activity because people, when you're doing something successful, when you're known by everybody around your town, whatever the case may be, motherfuckers hate on that. And whether you're in the hood or whether you're in the suburbs, motherfuckers hate on that. And what they want you to do is to crash out, and they want you to crash out, man. So you got to literally will yourself not to go and fucking do that shit because you got a lot to live for. You got a lot of things to be accountable for. You can't be just going and putting your hands on somebody just because they say this and say that, even though you might be right for it. We live in a time where motherfuckers don't get held responsible for their actions. If you say a certain thing to me and I don't like it and I feel it's disrespectful and I punch you in the face and you don't fight back, you just a pussy. But in the court of law, a nigga can go file, go get your ass in court, go get your ass locked up. So that's why I say make provisions so that you don't have to make temporary decisions that are gonna have permanent outcomes. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna pass the mic over to Kane. I want to hear his opinion on this topic. I just feel like I should speak on it, man.
Yeah, man. It's I've been around people who have made temporary decisions with permanent outcomes, and you really got to watch out who you surround yourself with when it comes to that type of stuff. Because even though, especially when it's a legal decision, uh, even though you may not have had any direct involvement in it, you being around those people, it makes you guilty by association. So you might say, why the fuck am I getting charged for this? Why the hell am I getting in trouble for this shit? Because you're hanging around the people who do it. You may not be actually the one doing that shit, but you're hanging around the people who do that shit. So therefore, you do that shit by association, And I've been around people who have decided, you know what, I'm gonna go steal from the store. Next thing you know, they get caught. When I find out that they hood rats like that, I say, oh no, fuck that shit, bro. I can't be out here risking my own freedom. I got shit that I'm trying to do in life, things that I'm trying to live for. I can't be risking this shit. And a lot of people, they hang around those type of people all in the name of loneliness and boredom. See, you got to understand it is a lot better. It benefits you a lot more to be alone than to be in a crowd of fake ass people who do fuck shit for free, or not for free, but for fun. I used to be one of those kids. I used to go around doing fuck shit all the time for fun. But that's also because when I was a kid, I knew I couldn't really get in as much trouble as I could now. But even then, that's still not an excuse to go out there and do fuck shit. We was just bored, and boredom drives you to do a bunch of shit if you don't know how to, I guess you could say, cope with it or deal with it. A lot of
And
people are too scared.
to interject on that, like how he's saying, even if you cope with it, the young cats are always trying to prove something. I mean, shit, even when we were young, even if you wasn't in the streets, I come from the hood background, but I don't glorify it. That shit is stupid. But the
Yeah,
motherfuckers are always trying to prove themselves, so they'll say something stupid, thinking that their age will save them. Homie, when I was in the streets, nigga, if you was 12 years old and you talked to a grown man like you was grown, you got your ass whooped. Do I think it was right? No. But we live in a time where people are protected by their age. So it's best not even it's if you're an adult and you're mature, even if you're not an adult, if you're mature, it's best not to surround yourself with immature people. Because if you put your hands on them, homie, there's a consequence. So that's what I'm saying. You got to remove yourself from that. You got to understand that, hey, man, you were once a kid too. You once ran your mouth. Me personally, I never ran my mouth to anyone for no fucking reason. But nowadays, we live in a time where they do this shit so much on Fortnite. They do this shit so much on the internet. And I understand we had
yeah,
COD lobbies back in the day, but they do this shit so vicariously on the internet that they think this shit can transition into real life until a motherfucker put them on their ass.
yeah, man. And speaking of kids doing that shit on Fortnite and video games and shit, that reminds me. The other day, I seen a video. I don't know who was playing it. I don't know how old they were, but it was on TikTok. And these I'm gonna say kids because that's what I'm assuming they were. They was on Roblox, and they was talking about, the caption said we had to roll up on the ops. They rolled up on the ops in the game and did a fucking drive by and then drove off. They doing this shit in the video games, and this is where it needs to stop. Is the street lifestyle is bleeding into our children's video games. So not only are they watching that shit on movies, but now they're playing that shit and playing. And I know people are gonna say, "Oh, well, GTA's been out for a long time." Yeah, well, I mean, the only kids who were able to get a hold of GTA was parents who bought that shit for them. And I'm not saying that every kid that played GTA turned out to be a fucking a dumbass, but now these days, it's on fucking games like Roblox, man. Come on now, it's like I got young ass family members that play Roblox. I don't want them playing that shit. Come on now, you know?
Yeah, man. So you just got to remove yourself from you got to remove yourself from activities. I love playing basketball. I love playing basketball. Even though I ain't going to the NBA, nigga. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, I ain't Michael Jordan, nigga. I ain't Stephen Curry. I ain't none of them. I like to think that I am when I be shooting them 3 pointers, but nigga, hell no. But I be up in that motherfucking gym doing my thing, doing my thug thizzle, and I do all that, and then the nigga piss me off, and I be ready to turn into fucking Israel Adesanya. And that's exactly why I got to stay the fuck out of there. Because not only do I want to be getting mad, but I waste a lot of time. Man, I used to stop halfway through my gym workouts to go play basketball. But when you really think about it, if you want to go shoot some hoops, why you got to wait for a whole bunch of niggas to go in the gym? Why can't you just go hoop and do your thug thizzle without a bunch of dudes? It kind of makes you feel like, okay, I can understand if you're trying to go to the league and you're trying to get better and you're trying to do this, that, and the third. But if you're already past the age of going to, the league and doing that, I mean, I can still get into the league, but as far as like going to college, I can still do that too. But you get what the fuck I'm saying. In a competitive level, then you don't need to be just going in because guess what? You're gonna get hurt. Then you ain't gonna be able to do what you do. There's a lot of things that could fucking happen. And I understand why a lot of people do it is because it's a stress reliever. But if your stress is getting not it's not being relieved when a whole bunch of niggas is pissing you off. It's actually making it worse. So you got to remove yourself from that. What, you trying to show a nigga you can shoot a ball? You trying to show a nigga you can play with balls? Homie, if you doing that, you need to go in the mirror and ask yourself, am I going to the other side? Because you might be. Like, think about anything that you're doing, say it out loud and see if it sound right. Man, yeah, man, I want to go in the gym so I can shoot these balls and show these niggas that I can win. What the fuck? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, man. It's just some people, they thrive off of that shit, which really makes you sit here and question their I guess you could say their mental state or whatever the fuck the case may be. Because you sitting here and you talking about, man, I want to go to the gym and shoot some balls and piss people off. What the fuck is your problem, bro? Why do you want to go to a gym and meet up with a bunch of random ass dudes, shoot some balls, play with some balls, and try to piss another dude off, another
Yeah,
grown
yeah,
man,
yeah,
another
man. If you
fucking
niggas want to do that, man, y'all niggas can Hassan Campbell your ass up to a gay strip club and you have a whole lot of fun, man.
yeah. It's just all types of fuck shit out here that y'all got to pay attention to and remove yourself from certain energies, man. I can't tell you how many people that I've had to cut off due to their energy not being the way that it should be.
And a lot of times the motherfuckers that jaw off out the mouth, they won't do it by themselves. But when you putting yourself in an activity with a bunch of niggas, everybody starts beating their chest. You know, a orangutan will beat his chest. It's fucking twice as strong as a man. But a goddamn baby chimpanzee will start screaming around a bunch of other chimps. But by itself, that motherfucker will start sucking on his thumb. He ain't doing nothing. And see, that's why I had to remove myself. Cause when you know you can fuck somebody up, you try to avoid confrontation at all times. There's always someone bigger and badder, but there's some people out there like me that we ain't losing. You going out or I'm going out. And I don't mean win or loss, I mean your life. That's why I try to remove myself from situations like that because, homie, every time I say, look, homie, we can do this. Nah, man, I'm just trying to play basketball. Okay, then, shut your fucking mouth. Because one or two things gonna happen. We gonna go outside or I'm gonna wait till you leave. And that's why I had to remove myself from that activity. Because niggas ain't really ready to go there. They just want to impress a bunch of other niggas. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't swing that way. Like I said, I ain't Tarzan. But a lot of niggas just want another nigga to say, dang, bro, I like you. I don't understand that, but that's just what's going on out here.
Yeah, man, and I used to have people in my neighborhood when I was a kid. They used to beat their chest when they were in their own little group. And the quote unquote leader of the group, when I seen his ass, when he seen me, when I seen him out in the streets, He acted like we were the best of friends when he was by himself, but when he got with his group of friends, they was acting like we was the worst of enemies. And those type of people right there are, I guess you could say, the worst of the worst. Some of the worst of the worst, because they sit here because they're so good at acting. When they're alone, they're so good at acting, but next thing you know, they get around their friends. They're trying to impress everybody. They're trying to just, I don't know, man. It's like they want dick more than pussy. And it's like, what the fuck? These dudes really be out here wanting dick more than pussy. And it's like, bro, where the fuck did we go wrong in society? When did we start teaching our youth to impress another man that has a dick and a pair of balls? What the fuck? You know?
Yep. And with that being said, let's segue into your topic because we only got 5 more minutes. But this was a good build on that one, man. We had to talk about that, man. But y'all niggas got to abstain. Or even there has to be a discipline if you involve yourself in it, knowing you're not supposed to. I had to literally force myself. Hey, if I do this, this was gonna happen. Because otherwise, you can trick yourself every time. But yeah, man, Kane, what you got to talk about tonight?
Man, Hassan Campbell, bro. This fool right here. I don't. How can this goes back to what I was saying about people trying to worry about another dude with the dick and balls. This man, every time I see this fool live, he always has something to say about the same guy over and over again, Charleston White. And it makes me wonder, is he really swing that way and just pretend not to? Because hold up, first of all, you cry every single day about the same fucking man, right? Oh, Charleston is this, Charleston is that. You sit here and cry like he was your boyfriend and he dumped your ass or some shit. And then not only that, bro, you fly a random ass man out to your fucking home state, your home city, whatever the case may be, and you invite him out for drinks of all things. Homie, I thought that's what the fucking dudes did for the ladies. I didn't realize that dudes was out here inviting other dudes out for drinks, literally flying them out. And then you want to get mad when dude starts acting sus around you because he got drunk and he wants to pipe you or he wants you to pipe him. Like, bro, this is see, look. That's what I'm saying, man. It's starting. I'm starting to piece things together. You cry about a man, you invite another man out. What the fuck is going on, bro? What the hell is going on? And then when I'm trying to get up there on the panel and ask him about it, I ain't even trying to do nothing bad. I'm just genuinely curious. This fool wants to keep kicking me out before he even brings me up. So that begs the question, bro. What the fuck are you hiding, Sasson? You over here trying to sweep around everybody's back porches before you sweep around your own. And that's where a lot of people go wrong at. That's where. How did you not learn from Whack 100? He was sweeping around everybody else's back porch, and his back porch got swept clean when that female leaked the fucking picture of him on his stomach with his ass cheeks out. He was sweeping around everybody else's back porch, and his got cleaned out, and it got aired out. All his dirty laundry came on the internet. How the fuck did you not learn from that? That's my question. You out here trying to do the same shit that he is, same shit that everybody else is doing, but you don't. Oh, come on, bro. Make it make sense.
Man, all I gotta say is, you know, he's a dumbass. Every now and then he'll say some real shit, but like I always say, a broken clock is right twice a day. So, um, it's very hard for me because, before him and Charleston had their differences, I actually supported when he talked about real shit, but I always wondered all the shit he's talking about, what is he actually doing? And Charleston came out and exposed him. So ever since then, he like you said, it's like that one dude that can't get over the ex. The nigga's just crying and screaming and creaming and all types of weird shit. And man, all I can say is damn, bro. Like you just sitting around crying, saying a nigga stealing your style. You watching the nigga that hard that you know everything that he's talking about. How you gonna say a nigga talking about Germany and North Korea is stealing your style? Like that is the dumbest shit that I ever fucking heard. You know, I get surprised each and every single day. Like the way that you had that nigga by you and he was putting your hand on his waist. Nigga, I crashed the fuck out. A nigga put, first of all, you flew him out. That's neither here nor there. But you let a nigga put his hand on your waist? Homie, there ain't no talking, there ain't no camera past that point. You see, I don't understand
Uh,
it, and part of me makes me feel like he likes this shit, dude. That's what I'm starting to think, man. He's creaming, foaming at the mouth, coming out his ass. You can't make none of this shit up, man. And Bombada's a bitch for what he did. But homie, you need to stop attacking people because you put your personal life on the internet. So every time you talk shit and that gangster, it's fucked up. But people are gonna make fun of the fact that you had a nigga dick between your thighs, blasting off like that song I dropped last year. You're a victim. But my nigga, you got to stop attacking people because they don't give a fuck about your feelings. You talk shit about people, people are going to talk shit about you. The difference between you and Charleston is you put all your dirty laundry out there. You the one that told a nigga you had your underwear to your ankles and a nigga was rubbing his goddamn sword all up in your shield. Hey, homie, say, homie, that's your fault. Bombada's still out there. What the fuck is you talking about Charleston for? I'm sorry, bro. That's
that's what
that's
I'm
all I can
saying,
say.
man. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. He trying to sweep around everybody else's back porch. He sweep around his own, bro, and it just don't make any fucking sense. And it's just like, man. And then you know he's bitch made because when he was fucking yelling at that dude for acting sus and he shoved his ass, when he saw him fly, the tone and his voice changed from being gangster to being, oh, Derek, come on now, Derek. Come on now, Derek. You ain't had to fly like that, Derek. You ain't had to do that, Derek. Get in the fucking car, Derek. I'm gonna take your ass to the train, Derek. His whole fucking demeanor changed, his attitude changed, his tone changed, and everything until he seen him get up and he was just fine, and he went back to acting gangster. He said, "I'm the fucking monster out in this bitch." Man,
And then this
you,
nigga thinks the government is sending. You're not that important that the government is not sending out agents. Stop that shit.
I know it's
Like he's
crazy
so
to me,
important. The
bro.
government just like the government's having private meetings, thinking how can they stop Hassan Campbell? Hassan Campbell soup. Like what the fuck, nigga,
You
nigga,
know
nigga,
the
nigga, nigga, nigga. Afghan Bombada. You need to go figure out how to stop that nigga because he was enjoying that Hassan Campbell soup out your ass.
Yeah, and I feel like the only reason why he had that, and who knows that whole thing with that fucking Derek dude, that shit they could have planned that shit, they could have staged that shit. Who knows? I feel like he pulled his camera out because he's like, man, this is gonna be some good content. I'm gonna have this dude act sus. What the fuck? You gonna have a dude try to put his hands around your waist for content? Last time I knew, YouTube was not the hub.
Yeah, man. But I gotta interject to interrupt you. We gotta wrap this episode up because I got some shit to do.
Yeah, yeah,
This was
yeah.
a great build. I don't got. I'm gonna play the. I'm gonna. It's your boy Maki, man. It's been another great episode. I'll be TikTok live in an hour and a half. Thank you for tuning and tapping in. Hassan Campbell, don't cry about me, okay? But yeah, man, we're gonna do what we're doing. I'm gonna pass the mic to Kane, then I'm gonna let the theme song ride, and then I'm out of here.
Shit, man, you already know. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. Hassan, you's a bitch. You wouldn't let me up on your platform because you knew your ass was going to get exposed in front of all them other dudes. Yeah, I hope you see this eventually one day and say, fuck him. I hope you put my dick in your mouth like you got Charleston's dick in your mouth. And with that being said, I am up out of here. Deuces.
Yay! Hey, man, yeah. A lot of you niggas yapping with your dick suckers. Yeah. Hey, man, it ain't my fault, man. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And Pharaoh, nigga, shut your Wakanda forever ass up, nigga. All that bullshit that you spewing. Oh man, the system. It's their fault we're killing each other. Ah, shut your stupid ass up, nigga. You the ones pulling the trigger. All black people, they're trying to take out all black people. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Y'all niggas kill niggas more than fucking KKK this fucking stupid niggas. Goddamn bitch ass K Flock. Fuck these rappers, nigga. Hey, and fuck T.I. and his paperwork party too. Peace.
Yeah, man.